Pisces, what's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to my channel, Adrian H here. Twin flame reading for you, twin flame love reading mid-June. And this reading is for those of you that believe yourself to be in a twin flame connection or is interested in a twin flame connection. Okay, so I'm going to do your tarot, and then we're going to end off with a crystal oracle card to also see what crystal oracle energy you want to focus on that will serve you best, for this connection. Please remember it's a general reading. Please take it as it resonates, and you're starting off Pisces really, really, really strongly with this reading. Let's see. I'm going to take this card that's sticking out here for the overall energy, and you have got, sit over there, the Nine of Cups. I was talking to the tarot deck. So, especially with this reading be about love, this is a space where your dreams can actually come true. This is a space where I feel for some of you, maybe pertaining to certain things in love, be it in a committed relationship, be it marriage, be it anything like that, you were like, I don't really need it. I'm okay. I don't really need to go there. It's not really my vibe. I'm all right with the way things are. Things must have changed, because in the space where you are right now, this is a space where dreams can come true. Your twin flame love dreams are about to come true. Okay, this is a space of basically your wildest expectations being exceeded. Okay, wildest expectations. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's just that if I don't write down a title, then I have to go through the whole video again, and that takes a little bit of a while. And obviously I've got, other things like personal readings and stuff like that as well. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email. There's a description, or an email address in the description. Okay. But this is a space where dreams can come true for you, Pisces. Beautiful, actually. Some of you may have felt that this was never going to happen. So maybe you were with someone that is a little bit stagnant, or maybe you were a little bit stagnant, or maybe it was just sort of like a friendship, and you had these strong feelings and emotions, and you never really thought it's going to go to the next level, and you say like, oh, they're my best friend and stuff like that, which is beautiful. But sometimes, we want a little bit more than that as well. So in your recent past, you've got the Four of Wands, you've got the Queen of Cups, and you've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so that is really, really some beautiful, powerful stuff for you over there, because I feel for some of you, your energy has actually changed, and this is the sort of like the the influx that happened over here. I feel that your energy has changed. Who you are in relation to life and in relation to love. Actually, the other way around, the relation to love and in relation to life. For some reason, I'm being told to put it that way around, so this is just what I'm giving it to you, Pisces. But this is really a space where it's almost like you wanted things to be official, okay? And I feel that the person that you dealt with, they sort of like said, oh, well, okay then. Beautiful divine intervention over here. Some of you may have just met someone, and somehow that person, turned out to be fulfilling the desires of your heart. Okay. In your present energy, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the Two of Wands, and you've got the Ace of Wands. More divine intervention. Prosperity. Either you or the person that you dealt with, might have gotten a beautiful promotion here, but somehow I also feel that both of you are sort of leveling up here in this connection. So this is actually a space where both of you are going to the next level. It's almost like with this love, with this connection, with this energy, everything else is leveling up to the next level. It's elevated, which makes perfect sense, because the thing to remember is that as a human being, we are an expression of love, of life, of source, of potential. And as we open our hearts to love, as the saying obviously goes, the greatest thing you'll ever know is just to love and be loved in return. And so what I feel for you really here, this is a space of loving and being loved in return. And because you are both having this, it's like a simultaneous vibration elevation, okay? For the both of you together at the same, sort of time. Again, your wildest expectations being exceeded. This is a together space. This is a beautiful space. This is a new beginning space. There might be a pregnancy or somehow a child coming in. Maybe maybe you're dealing with someone that they come in and maybe there's a child with them. Maybe you've been looking for that connection for a while. There could be a pregnancy over here, but there's a beautiful new space happening over here. There's new life happening over here. Maybe one of you are getting a puppy or a plant or something like that, but there's a space of new beginnings, new emotions, emotional breakthrough, positive alignment. I also feel that for some reason it's coming up, so I'm just going to mention it. Some of you are, I feel it's almost like you're looking for a nanny, so you're getting the perfect nanny. It could also be that some of you are interested in being a nanny, so you're getting your dream job, and you might actually meet a person on the job. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going into the job and saying that, maybe the boss will like me. Let me see and I make myself, sexy at work type of thing. But there's definitely that possibility for you, and it's in a beautiful high vibration. So this is no low vibes happening over here. Okay. Sorry. The energy coming towards you, been doing Reiki coaching today, speaking a lot, beautiful thing. Energy coming towards you, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. For some reason, I feel, Pisces, it could be the other person, but remember my reading is focused towards you. I feel that it's almost like there's a sense of euphoria, which is beautiful, which is incredible where you are at the moment. And then there's a space of almost like emotions getting shaken up quite a bit over here, But what is also happening, I feel that for many of you, it's almost like... when there's certain things in our past, energies, emotions, connections, things that happen, people that worked out, people that didn't work out. And then there's almost like this unspoken rule, certain things we just don't talk about that. We don't talk about it, we don't address that, we don't worry about it, we just leave that alone. It's time to talk about it. It's coming towards you, but it's wonderful because you're also dealing with somebody who understands that. And I feel that opening up, that speaking that's taking place, because some of you might have known that there was a secret for a while. You might just not have been able to tell what it is, and maybe, weren't in such a position to maybe confront it, But that conversation is coming up over here, whether it's from their side or your side, even though I feel it's more... It's almost like it's emotions within you, but it's they the one that's initiating the conversation. Some shadows coming to light here, but it takes this connection into even a more powerful space. It's a space of moving forward. Also, to let you know if there's any sort of commitments going forward, so say maybe your heart's connecting there in the recent past, you're in this beautiful space in the current energy, baby, you can trust me type of thing, you speak about it, you make that beautiful connection. You don't have to jump into that next step just yet. You don't have to jump into marriage just yet and those sort of things. Okay. Clarifying the 9 of Cups with a card that fell to the floor. Let me just get it. Okay. Overall energy, clarifying that 9 of Cups. First card that came out is the Temperance card in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Cups in the upright position. So this connection is not about love. It's not about money. Okay? I feel that for some reason it's almost like there might have been something to do with money. or maybe you were accused that you're just there for the money, or the other person was accused that they were with you for the money, but there was some sort of discord that was taking you. Somehow money was keeping you all stuck. Somehow there's something with money, even if it's just that you couldn't sort of move, or maybe, one of you is, say, maybe not employed or not able to kind of give the equal share or something like that. But there was a discord there with money. There was a complete imbalance with money. And I feel that is being resolved now for you there with the Ten of Cups. So just to also let you know, if maybe, now I'm not trying to give you life advice here. Please always take something only as it resonates, okay? But if you are interested in someone, or in a connection, and the only thing that's standing between the two of you is money, then what I would do in a case like this, if I were you, I would make love my focus. Because remember, as we spoke about the energy of love, that energy of love, the vibration of love, it elevates you naturally. And the thing to remember is all the beautiful desires that you have in your heart, because remember your overall energy there with the Nine of Cups, it's a space of dreams coming true. So remember that all those things that we sort of put into, like Abraham Hicks call it like the vortex. Like if you know Abraham Hicks, go look it up. If you don't know it, it's quite a beautiful way to understand the law of attraction. But so what you kind of put into the vortex, the possibility of creation is always there. And then sometimes we focus so much on one thing that we don't get the actual thing because you're placing so much attention on it. And then when you kind of pull yourself a little bit away from it and you focus on something else, that in itself elevates your vibration in any case where you are a vibrational match for what it is that you want to have. So maybe money was a problem here and you wanted to have money, and then because you're actually investing in love and you let love be the guiding key, the love is raising your vibration, and as the love raises your vibration, you automatically become a vibrational match for money. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's look at the recent past here. I'm going to look at that Ace of Cups. Oops, way too many cards. Which one? One fell to the floor. Who are you? Ace of Cups. Oh, God. It's almost like some of you might feel there, you might have a connection with someone and you might feel that maybe this is not the person that you should be with. I'm not sure if the time is feeling right, because you've got the Justice card, which is the Libra card in reverse. You've got the Ten of Swords and you've got the Sun card. So I also feel that for some of you, you realize that, so you met this wonderful person, possibly made this wonderful connection, or opened your heart to the idea that you'd like to make this beautiful connection. But I feel for some of you, you actually realized that the time wasn't 100% right for you at this particular point in time, Pisces. Okay, so yes, you wanted the love, yes, you wanted to experience the love, you wanted to have the connection, you wanted to have the beauty, you maybe wanted to go to the next level, but it's also that some of you, I feel, realized that there was some inner purging within yourself that you needed to do. There was some inner healing that you needed to do. There were some things that you needed to let go. Many of you were in the process of healing. Maybe you got proposed to and you're in the process of healing. And I felt that you get through all of that. And now that you've got through all of that, your vibration itself is so high that you by default attract actually, the twin flame connection. Or even if you're with someone that maybe, sometimes you're with someone and you kind of technically officially together, but it's, kind of wonky. But for any of those type of situations, I feel that alignment within yourself, that fire that's lighting up, that lit up within you, and it took you to that beautiful high vibration of love, and that same energy is carrying into your current space here with the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles. Oh, Lord have mercy. So we have got the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Wands. And remember, the Five of Wands is also in the energy that's coming towards you, what we're dealing in your current space right now. So some of you are drawing some current frustrations with you into the future, into what's coming towards you. It's almost like there's a lack of faith, but it's almost like also like it spans into a lack of trust, maybe for someone else, So this could be a space, remember again, this is reading for a collective, but this could be a space, for example, where you maybe don't believe that the universe is coming through for you, or you have the experience of, an opportunity or something coming through for you there, or something seeming beautiful for you, but not really sure if it is sustainable. So some of you might feel that you might want to be with someone, it seems like such a wonderful thing, it seems like such an amazing thing, they seem like a nice person, but you're not sure if this is going to work out. It's a little bit of the tripping of the mind. They seem amazing, they seem really fantastic. I would like to be with them, but what if they don't stay with me? What if, and what if, And I feel that in itself, it's almost like your person could be experiencing this as you turning cold, that you don't want to be with them anymore, so you might want to be careful of that. Okay. Let's look at this 5 of Wands that is coming toward. Let's say I should draw one card for the current energy. I'm going to take one from the bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands over there. Don't fight unnecessary fights. Okay, ask yourself if this is really worth it. Okay, energy coming towards you, clarifying that 5 of Wands. You've got the 2 of Cups, the Tower, and the 7 of Cups. Lots of 7s, repeating 7. 7's a number of hope. Again, speaking about hope. You also in the beginning had that 9 of Cups, speaking about possibility, things coming true. Lots of hope here, lots of possibility here, lots of wonderful things that can happen over here for you. It seems this is such a powerful connection. No matter what happened, there's still a coming together. There's at least a admitting of emotions happening over here, but there are some challenges to get through, quite major challenges for some of you to get through with this connection. It's almost like for some of you feeling unsupported, I feel, going forward. So it's like getting together in the connection with the person and then feeling unsupported and almost having self-sabotage. But what I want you to really open your mind to, Pisces, is that this could actually be your safety mechanisms kicking in, It's almost like, for example, like I'm a regression hypnosis practitioner and I love it. It's amazing because it changes your life. But what we have sometimes is that when you have something beautiful, and depending on what's happening in your subconscious mind, maybe some conditioning, patterning, examples set for you, those sort of things, sometimes we can sabotage the most beautiful thing in our life from a point of fear. And be careful that you don't do that, okay? Because there's a space that you could do that. Also, with that conversation that's coming up that we were speaking about earlier on, I feel that conversation really brings a lot of light to a situation. So maybe you holding out, maybe they holding out, maybe you're both holding out, on some information where you say we tell each other everything, but then maybe there's that one thing that you don't speak about. Okay, and here's the thing that you want to remember: 95% of our communication takes place on a subconscious level. So even though you may not say sort of like consciously, the other person may not consciously be aware of the fact that what it is that you're holding out on. They might even know what it is, but they can sense that frustration, that sense of separation, and that can cause a lot of unnecessary problems. So this conversation that's coming up is a good conversation. Okay. It's not a conversation, I sense, that is separating you. It's actually a conversation that brings you together. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles in your upcoming energy. We've got the 9 of Cups again, because the 9 of Cups was also your overall energy. So we've got the 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Not the Hierophant, what am I saying? The Chariot. This is lovely. This is a space, again, dreams coming true. I'm going to draw another card for that, that 9 of Cups from a different deck. And use the MUSE Tarot. Ace of Emotions. Emotional breakthrough. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Things are turning in a positive direction for you. This is, I feel that you're a bit of an unusual match, the two of you. And so there's, say certain people, when they get together, their sort of communication is very sort of no-brainer kind of communication, But then if you, for example, get something like, say, a typical Aries and a typical, say, Cancerian, for example, things are not as straightforward between the two of them because they come from very different sort of viewpoints, basically. Okay, and so I feel that you might be dealing with someone like that, but coming from very different sort of viewpoints. Clarify that Knight of Swords. Coming from a different viewpoint obviously is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it can be one of the best things in the world. Because if you, for example, and now I'm going slightly off here, Pisces, but if you, for example, take a connection, say, between Pisces and, say, maybe Virgo, which is a very sort of unusual connection. Also, please don't get yourself too tripped up on zodiac signs, because when we look at, say, Pisces, Virgo, those type of things, those are only your sun signs. But when you go into your chart, there's so much more, okay? You can be two Pisces, and it doesn't automatically make you a good match for each other. But this is a space where you maybe come from a very emotional point, and you get sort of like a Virgo person come from a more analytical point, and you help them to maybe be, say, sort of less kind of like chop, 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 and they help you to be less sort of strung all over the place by your emotions. Okay, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. And so what we have over here, first of all, these are changes taking place, beautiful changes taking place for you, positive changes taking place for you. There are challenges here, there are difficult situations here, unfinished sort of things, hanging in the air, that sort of stuff. I feel that for some of you it's interesting. It's almost like you might have been trying to do something for a long while, get it going, and it's just not happening. And I feel that you're actually kind of thinking of maybe, moving to a different direction, So maybe you've been trying to get something going for a while, a car, a business, a home, whatever, and it's just not working, and maybe moving to something different. For some reason, I also get almost like a garment. So maybe you've been trying to make something, sew something, and somebody else comes in and makes a brilliant sort of like suggestion, this person, and it changes things. There's a positive change in the winds here for you in this space. That's here, Pisces. Okay, let's see what's the crystal oracle energy that you can focus on that will benefit you optimally for your connection, for love, for this week. Turn around. Ooh, selenite, spiritual awakening. Selenite is one of my favorite crystals. It looks a bit more smoky than this. This doesn't quite look exactly like this, but selenite it's this beautiful energy that it causing this calmness and this peace. And if you ever sort of like, when I have a session, but this is more like a live session, I do sort of like crystal Reiki, a combination between crystal Reiki and crystal healing and Reiki. And sometimes I'll have the sort of selenite one that I kind of run across your face, and it is such a calming, beautiful experience. But also with selenite, it's about opening yourself to the angels. It connects you with the angelic realm, which is a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. Okay, so open yourself to the assistance with the angels for your connection. Okay, so that's all I've got for you, Pisces, for this week. I hope that it helps. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, comment, sharing, and subscribing is always appreciated. Remember to hit that notification bell. I'll see you next time.